Nico LaHood, thank you for joining me tonight. Talk about why you felt the need to issue the subpoena today to the district attorney.
Well, to our office, it was apparent that Joe Gonzales, the district attorney, was trying to improperly influence a potential jury pool from the beginning. And so we had filed a motion to change venue based off different factors that we cited in the motion. And then these actual text messages that KSAT revealed and shared with the public, which was the right thing to do, showed even something deeper. And so this needed to come to light. We don't know what's out there now. So now we have as many questions, if not more, than you do from a legal standpoint. And so we've requested everything. I mean, he himself during the interview said that he used his private communication. He's even referenced using his private email. We don't know what other communications has been had between other members of the district attorney's office. We know Mr. Hendrickson, the first assistant, and the district attorney. We know that for sure because of their own text message and his own admissions. But there seems to be much more underneath here. And so for us to make a very valid and good argument to the judge so he can rule on the change of venue, we need more information that's just come to our attention recently.
Your reaction to what you've read so far and what you've seen on KSAT about the DA's relationship, I guess I would put it, with the Wren Collective.
Well, the first thing that comes to mind as someone who served in that position before is it's extremely inappropriate. Second thing is it's embarrassing. I mean, when your name is on the plaque, and my predecessor, Ms. Reed, myself, and whoever else has been there that served at the pleasure of the citizens of Bexar County before that, we were placed there to make decisions, and we have to answer to the people, not to some group in Austin that has maybe a higher agenda and is doing things not only just in Bexar County, but trying to influence district attorneys' offices around the country, apparently. And so it's inappropriate, and we don't know what else is there. But I think now that everyone's asking the right questions, and we have to ask it in relation to Mr. Brennand. I mean, he's our client. He has certain constitutional rights. We're going to zealously represent him like we do all of our clients. But in this situation, because it's a high-profile case, and the district attorney has made this something that's in his crosshairs, that we're going to respond in kind. And so we're going to see what we find out once he responds to these subpoenas.
Why should the average citizen care about this relationship between the DA's office and the Wren Collective?
Because the Wren Collective wasn't voted by the people, of the people, for the people. That's why. I mean, any public official is voted by their constituents to serve their best interest. You have a group outside of Bexar County that doesn't understand the pulse of Bexar County, doesn't know what's best for Bexar County, has a higher agenda apparently on what's best for the country, and when they're trying to impose themselves on Bexar County. And unfortunately, we have a district attorney that is just lock, stock, and barrel going along with it, doing whatever he's apparently instructed to do. That's inappropriate. And so in relation to our client now, we need to find out everything. We want to know everything, every bit of communication, so we can put our legal minds to it and look at it through a legal lens to see if what other constitutional violations have occurred in relation to Mr. Brennand.
Are you guessing you're not the only law firm out there that's reacting this way to the relationship between the DA's office and the Wren Collective?
I assure you I'm not, but I'm not here to speak for anybody else, just for us. But I think you've heard it. I think other people are hearing it. You're seeing elected officials distance themselves from him. You have Sheriff Salazar that is even calling out the Wren Collective, saying, I'm not part of your agenda. Those are his words, not mine. So there's obviously a higher agenda. No one wants to be part of it. We're the agenda. They should be the agenda of what's best for Bexar County. This is not what's best for Bexar County to have an outside influence like that apparently instructing the district attorney on what to do, when to dismiss a case, what to say, whether to have a press conference or not, and what exactly the talking points are, and then bringing other elected officials in. And so I can see why the sheriff is upset about that, as he should be, distancing himself. But again, this is all about what is relevant towards the change of venue argument that we're going to have before the judge, and we need the information.